Go after them. Get your cost. It costs next to nothing to do it. $147 to put a writ into the local court, $340 in the district, $16.50 into the Supreme Court, and $14.70 into the High Court. It rolls off my tongue a bit, but I have to sell a bit of machinery to afford it. But it's worth doing it, because they're your rights. You have a constitution which gives you more rights than anyone else. The highest authority in this country is in here. It's you. Each and every one of you is the highest authority in this country. Page 230 in here, in Comments on the Contrary by Clark, one of the people who wrote the Constitution, he states, if it was asked by a politician what's the highest authority in this country, he'd say the state constitution. He said it leads near to the truth, but it doesn't reach it, because the highest authority is the people and their sovereignty over everything in this country. If you go into Hansard of 1898, so available on the net, you can access it. Hansard is a record of the Federal Parliament, or the Parliament at that time. And you find out just who owns the country. Because Justice Isaacs and Griffiths, two more of the people who wrote it, along with Parkes and all the rest of them, stated quite clearly that at Federation, sovereignty was removed from the Parliament and vested solely in the people. Because this is more than just an act of the British Parliament, which it is actually not. It's claimed to be an act of the British Parliament. The first 9 sections were inserted by the British Parliament. The rest was put together by Australians, for Australians. It was put in place with the Imperial Act and Letters Patent. I say this because I've got a copy of it. You can access it through the State Library. You can go in there, you can access the Imperial Act and Letters Patent, putting in the Office of Governor, the State Electoral Act, the Federal Constitution, and the State Constitution. They're all there. It cost, I think, about $17, $18. I told you I got a copy of all of them for $17 or $18. There's nothing to it. This, however, is $275, and you can get it through Upmart in Victoria. If you want the PO box, it's 124 Elwood, Victoria. Just write them a letter, send them $300. They send you this back plus your change. You've got to pay for the freight. It's well worth getting. If you get stuck reading it, I'm always on the phone and anybody can get me. I have no problem giving you all the sections to reference. But that's your best armour against the councils. We are going to have another federal referendum in relation to councils. The red-headed female of sorts is going to give us that, apparently. But the fact of the matter is, everybody just has to say no. But all you have to do now is join in a group, get a large group together, turn up the next council meeting and sack them. If they're a government, you have the right to sack them. All you need is 7 or more.
Wow.
But you're better off with a larger group, like 50 or 60 going in there, and saying, you're fired. You have no authority over our property. Then you'll find out actually who owns the council. You'll find out then, in 1986, the Commonwealth of Australia was established as a corporation and registered on the US Securities Exchange Commission. The registration number is 0000805157. And underneath that it has Commonwealth of Australia Securities Company, LLC company, which is a limited liability company, registered in Delaware, a tax haven. And when you poke into that, which takes about 2 hours of messing around with the computer, and I've got a friend who likes poking around in that, we come up with 3 $6 trillion accounts. Now who the hell owns that? That's our money. What's it doing hidden in Delaware in a secret account? You can access this on the computer. I'm not saying anything you can't access. The government is not only lying to you, they're ripping you off.